Final location, last 264. 1127. Isaac 46.
Isaac 26.
Isaac 26.
Would have been.
Okay.
What's up, little Michael? Hello, Sally. Gino.
You can cancel permit too.
Good evening, James.
Charlie?
Ma'am, the Tom team that's using 2544 car, the ones that prepared the property to park. Can you have them give myself on a call, please? I got it. Quick.
2628.
Yeah, winter storm out in Colorado, right? Sally's surprised to see me. What's going on, Joshua? Okay, we got some action here at the 7-Eleven, 7th and Linden Streets. Multiple police cars here. They conducting a traffic stop.
Unoccupied. Are you trying to hold it? First seat, 2030.
Welcome to News Working's Friday night edition. This is a weekend bonus. Transmitting worldwide live from Allentown, Pennsylvania. Special guest is K9 Sheba. She's in the back seat. She was like, "Hey, Dad, let's go do some work." I said, "All right, let's load you up and go look for some action." Is that Scooter Kid? He don't even have lights on that, man. The Scooter Kid has a lot. He has a lot nicer scooter than that guy. Oh man, Steve, who is that? Steve. What are you doing, brother? Yeah, I thought it was him. I said, wow, the thing didn't sound too good either. I thought maybe you went to Home Depot and got some nuts and bolts to put it together to get them by. That was too funny. No lights on that thing whatsoever. That guy's going to get hit. And Jeremy Anthony, thank you, sir. Man, hey, the big show is tomorrow night, man. Save your dollars. It's been a quiet week. Last weekend, man, we were busy. We had the Trump rally. We had the forest fire. 3 live streams. We had, couple uploads.
To a gray Buick. He was racing on foot towards 45th Street. That's speed of the 16th. That's 4-6 of Market. Good black male, light complexion, tall. Broke into a gray Buick. He was racing on foot towards 45th.
Clear it up. 10
I'm trying to repeat it.
Hey, get the number
Yeah. All right, tones are dropping. Friday night, Allentown, Pennsylvania. Billy Joel.
EMS Station 20, EMS 2085, a high occupancy fire, 1108 Elm Street, Cross Street, South Elder Street, City of Easton Communications.
1108 Elm Street for a
Tax 3, 2335 hours.
apartment building fire. Remember that address, 1108 Elm, in case that's something. City of Easton, 1108 Elm Street for an apartment building. Ross, you're welcome. I knew we could deliver that. I knew it. The Amish helped that. The Amish got out and made that happen. So thank the Amish people of Lancaster County.
1786 from 89.
They're also up north,
We're
central Pennsylvania and stuff. But they, majority of them are in Lancaster. They definitely helped. Elm Street. ELM.
Received en route 2336 hours to 1108 Elm Street. Apartment 2B for a high occupancy fire. Caller just pointed outlets making a clicking noise.
Are you kidding me?
Sounds no smoke or flames showing at this time.
The electrical outlet is making a clicking noise. The wiring probably came loose.
Drive for burglar alarm. Indication is garage door, 2810 Marion Road. Drive.
26.
There's no smoke planes at this time. They're gonna just monitor for now.
A Susan Wild sign. Still up over there on the sidewalk. Bye-bye, Susan. Do nothing, bitch.
Caller pointing to the outlets making clicking noise.
Unless everything is going better already.
Clear and go available.
And he got a great reception from the world leaders, too. All reaching out to him, wanting to work with him. Imagine that. See what one person can do.
2040 copy.
Oh, really? In Pennsylvania, you don't have to show ID.
2013.
I showed mine. My daughter showed hers. And the guy said, oh, this helps a lot because he doesn't have to, you spell your name. He's got to look for it. I just said, here, no, just look at my license. So I showed my ID. My daughter showed her ID. It made his job a lot easier to find our name.
20 base from their license.
It's really windy out tonight, guys. It dropped down in the low 50s, but with the wind, it got pretty cold out here tonight. So can't say we're going to be out here too long. I want to bring the dog out for a little ride.
2013, we're going to handle that. 10-453.
No club action tonight. It's all dead down that way. I'm going to make a left here.
County Fire Station 20, attention 2013 for a fire complaint. 311 Cattell Street, 311 Cattell Street, cross of High Street, Easton City, communication contact 313 Georgiana.
What the hell? That's a bad fluttering noise. Snow's about to arrive soon. Where, in Denver? Where you at, Federico? Man, dead tonight. It's too cold for anybody to be outside.
Key holder enters correct code through the alarm keypad requesting cancel.
Colorado's getting a snowstorm. New Mexico got a snowstorm. Elon Musk is going to head the DOGE. The Department of Government Efficiency. Track our tax dollars. Make sure they're going for good causes and not wasteful spending. Good girl. Yeah, you're a good girl. Radios are really quiet tonight. Everybody's staying inside. Too cold outside, man. Like 70 degrees today. Tonight you got, winter coats on, turn the heat on. During the day you have the air conditioning on.
For kids playing Ding Dong Ditch, and caller seems upset about it. Caller requests that you try and search for them.
All right.
1465 Buck Hill Lane.
You heard that, right? Kids are playing Ding Dong Ditch. And the caller wants the cops to see if they can track them down. 11:41 at night. What the hell? Are you serious? You're gonna call the cops on them? Ay, ay, ay. New Jersey is burning? What are they burning? Oh, you're in Brazil. Oh, gotcha. Fires are all out up in the Blue Mountain. They were officially contained and out today. It's almost, yeah, it was about a week. Whitehall had a 2-acre fire today. Man, I'm getting hot.
Springfield Township, Bucks County, 911 State Road, cross street of Cutoff Road and Briarway for a brush fire.
There you go.
Brush 4, Springfield Township, Bucks County, 911 State Road, cross streets of Cutoff Road and Briarway for a brush fire.
Another one.
En route, 86 guys, switch over.
Oh, was that a cat I just ran over? Oh, gosh. Poor cat.
320.
Winter coat's too hot right now. Winter coats are too hot. I knew that was going to happen. It's, you know, it's that time right now. It's not cold enough for a winter coat, but yet if you don't have one, you get cold, and now I'm like actually sweating. Ay, ay, ay. All right, live in Allentown, Pennsylvania. You're watching News Working.
County 34.
Oh, that looked like a skunk or a dead cat in the middle of the road back there. Another one. Oh, that was a skunk. I knew it. Whoo! Oh, man, sorry about that, Sheba. Oh, that's raunchy. Oh. God. Oh, man. We ran right over that one, too. Ay, ay, ay. Sorry about that, Sheba. Oh, that's sickening. Oh, I want to throw up.
Rescue engine.
Man, listen to the wind. It's really windy tonight, guys and gals. Live from Allentown, Pennsylvania. Remember the Billy Joel song? Yeah, that's us. We're in it. Structure fire season. I smell it in New Jersey.
Brush fire. Started from a wire down. Rescue engine 4, heavy en route. The brush unit going as well. Back up.
Brush fire caused by a wire down, so it sparked and started the woods on fire. Man, we don't have all our regulars in here tonight. Andy, APD, Nina, Scotchman, Yvonne.
Assistant 4. Responding to Bucks. 10-4. They have a large brush fire.
Large brush fire. Man, this is not a good night for a brush fire, guys. Really windy out here. Not a good night for that. I'm sure Jay from First Source News is on his way. I haven't been doing any brush fires. There was a big one in my town today. 2.5 acres maybe. I was busy anyway, but I don't do them because, you know, it's hard to see them. You almost have to have a drone to get in there and actually see the operation going on.
Highway 2X.
Highway 2X.
Yeah, they're going to send numbers request out northbound 95 at Carmingo.
Okay.
Carelessness. electrical fires, batteries blowing up in your devices that you have around, electrical cords crimped behind furniture, under carpets.
MS2, BLS, highly intoxicated.
A lot of grill fires lately. I think people are grilling in the embers from the winds and stuff are getting on the deck, and the decks are so dried out right now because, there's no rain. So the deck wood is so dry. That's caused numerous fires in the last week or so.
10-4-36.
A lot of deck fires, burning houses completely down because of it.
Just like 915.
You might be out there smoking, you flip your cigarette and it blows the wrong way and starts burning. Oh, I got red and blues to my left.
At 1100 East Hunting Park at arrest. Is it possible that I can get the hospital case DC number over the air, please?
Using cheap cords from Amazon that aren't UL listed. Those cheap plastic power strips where you plug a refrigerator and 2 air conditionings in it and a space heater. You're bound to burn your house completely the fuck down.
They are 77103. 77103.
I think I just
Thank you, Richie. Appreciate it.
right, Kurt. I think I just said that. Exactly. Yep. I always recommend everybody just plug your things right into the main receptacle in the wall. And you know how many people go, well, my air conditioning cord won't reach a thing. Now, I don't know how old your house is, but almost under every window, there should be an electrical outlet. Yeah, I did a house fire one time in a ranch home. It was in a small bedroom and real easy to put out. I mean, it was, the room was going pretty good. I can't say it wasn't a room in contents. It was just some contents at the moment. But they put it out pretty quick, and I walked in, and the dresser was really burnt on the one side. You could see the burn pattern going up the wall. So my first thing was, well, right here looks like it's where it started. So all I did was move the dresser away from the wall a little bit, and there was a cord stuck underneath it.
Police with traffic control. Lehigh Drive and Cedar Drive. Lehigh Drive and Cedar Drive. Attach communication with TAC 5.
The cord was crimped under the dresser. And, with that bend in it where it was crimped underneath the heavy furniture, it eventually wore through and arced and started a fire. He's like, oh, do we need a fire marshal? Do we have to come in? I said, no, Chief, I already found the problem.
407 Taylor Court, Cross Street, Harrison Court, Allen Township, Communications, Ops 1, 2352 hours. Received 2352.
Pretty slow night. We have a brush fire in Bucks County now, upper Bucks County. Very windy night, low 50s, upper 40s. I don't know. It's not a good night for a brush fire. It's very windy. .39 where Sally's living. Buffalo, New York, I think it is.
Florida State, cut up, shut it down.
Can't go wrong with Bill. And man, I see a lot of news tonight. They're doing a lot of traffic stops. Must be a slow night.
Bucks County, 911 State Road, cross
That's like the
street,
fourth or
cutoff
fifth
road
set
of
I seen. That was.
Briarway. A brush fire.
Uh-oh.
Russian tanker 27, Springfield Township, Bucks County, 911 State Road, cross street, cutoff road in Briarway. A brush fire. Station 3584, BLS for shoulder pain. South Lehigh Avenue, East 3rd Street. South Lehigh Avenue, East 3rd Street, the Wind Gap Borough Park, and Wind Gap. Communication altitude 23 hours.
Yeah, mail is
County units responding to Springfield Township, Bucks County for the brush fire. Once on scene, use and operate on Lehigh County Fire Ground 3. Every 20.
Let the bush turn into a fire hazard. You got to watch that. Albany, New York. I'm sorry, Sally. There's another girl that watches us from Buffalo. As well as butterflies. Guess sounds of causing static electric, probably. That's my buddy going out, Hildy 47. Ugh. Carbon. God damn, I can't find that.
Drive and Cedar Drive. Lehigh Drive, Cedar Drive, Lehigh Township. Communication intact 5, 23, 55 hours.
Oh, usually, yeah, I thought there was another girl too from Buffalo. God, why they use the oldest system around? Nobody has a warble after their tones anymore. I gotta lock that station out. Carbon County, man, they're back in the dark ages. He drank 50 Monster Energy drinks and had a massive fucking stroke. Can't drink that many. I wonder how many cigars he burned through. I bet he went through dozens and dozens of cigars.
Don't have any information about
Yeah, Connie, radio from traffic 4.
traffic 4.
Traffic 4 on scene.
10-4. They're requesting 1611, 1631, 1643, and yourself to go to Buck Station 40 and use Bucks Channel North for comms. It's going to be at 911 State Road, 911 State Road. Show spotting, thank you.
I bet you Jay is on the scene. First in the box. Oh, all lights out in the hotel tonight. I wonder what's wrong. It's not lit up. I wanted to look inside. It's really cool. For lease. Oh, looks like a prison.
Assistant 4.
Also at 27, give me your fuel team.
Uh-oh.
Fall victim.
They're calling up more resources for the brush fire.
Citizen
Probably going to turn into a forest fire soon.
Assistant Chief 4. Can you repeat that?
Christmas is coming. A cheap lights are going to cause fires. Maybe.
Fire.
Here we go.
For brush fire in Bucks County, 911 State Road, 911 State Road, cross of Briarway. Communication may intact to 2358 hours.
Hi, girl. What are you doing back there? You're not sleeping tonight? You're all excited. You're saying, well, I gotta find action day. We're gonna find action for you. Yeah. You wanna go people watch? You wanna go people watch?
2358 hours to
Maybe you wanna go see
South
people.
4th Street, in apartment in room E9 for a fall victim. No injuries, just needs lip assist.
Yeah, shit, I'm even yawning. At first look, I thought that was our friend Tom right there. That's not a pickup truck, though. Another dead animal in the street. That looked like a cat. What the hell's going on? That's the third one or second one I've seen now. Yeah, that was a dead cat. That's not a skunk. These cats, they like to play chicken with the cars in the city here. Uh-oh, here comes the big one.
Bladington Borough, 121 South Walnut Street, cross street of Ray Street, Center Avenue. A wire fire. Station 24, Bladington Borough.
Oh man, they better get that quick before it starts the forest on
Cross
fire.
street of Ray Street, Center Avenue. Wire fire.
See, a lot of wire calls.
Screaming, 1605 West Allegheny, now it's on the female side, no flash. 39 West Screaming,
Springfield
1605
Township,
West
Bucks County,
Allegheny, now it's on the
911
female
State
side.
Road, cross street of Cutoff Road and Briarway. A brush fire. Station 27 for the tanker and the brush truck. Springfield Township, Bucks County, 911 State Road, cross street of Cutoff Road and Briarway. Brush fire. That's your second alert.
So when I first started at the communication center back, man, I was young. It was in probably the 80s. You know, we never put fire after whatever, we were dispatching. It would be brush, dwelling, structure, unknown type, but we never said fire. So when I used to dispatch the brush fires, I would say a brush. And one of the dispatchers, he was actually dispatcher number one. He's the first guy hired for the comm center when Lehigh County first came up with their dispatch center. And he was the first dispatcher ever, dispatcher one. He hated when I said a brush, and finally he went off on me. Stop saying a brush. That's not a brush. Just say brush. I said, why can't I say brush fire? I said, it doesn't sound a brush. Like you would say for a dwelling. Respond blah 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 for a dwelling. I would say for a brush. He hated that for some reason. So I had to stop saying a brush. It would just be for brush. I don't know what the big pet peeve was with him. Hairbrush, yeah. I could have said a bush.
Have a great night.
One night I said a building, and we don't have building fires in Lehigh County. We had structure fires. Everything besides a house, everything else was a structure fire. And it was in the middle of the night, and I thought I'm gonna pull a fast one. It was like 3:34 in the morning. I put out a structure fire, but I said a building. The phone rang. I picked it up, and it was my boss, the director of the comm center, reaming my ass out. We don't have buildings in Lehigh County. There are structures. And I thought, what the fuck? Aren't you sleeping?
CI2 is now available.
Ay.
Highly close. It's okay, thank you.
Imagine that. I got reprimanded 3:30 in the morning. He was awake. I don't know how the hell he heard that.
Emergencies heavy responding to 911 State Road in Bucks County.
Nina! What happened to Nina?
They're requesting you go to Bucks Station 40 and use Bucks Channel North for comms.
Where's Nina? Nina's finally in here with a hairbrush. Yeah, we had some stupid rules when I was a dispatcher. And I thought, man, these are so stupid. It was unbelievable how we had to say things back in the day.
5 FM, I think we'll be taking either 43 or 11.
Why couldn't he sleep in your bed?
Currently, I County asking for more field pieces that are already dispatched, so I'm almost halfway there.
Why are your hands falling asleep? Nina, you're a fucking mess tonight. Ay, what's going on? I'm driving around having a good time telling stories. Nina comes in. My husband don't sleep with me no more. My hands, I can't feel them. My fucking legs are falling off. Ay, Nina, calm down. This isn't the therapeutic hotline. Holy shit, Nina.
Get your brush truck up.
Oh, man. Son of a... All right.
EMS 5. Where's the 5?
Yeah, I can't sleep in a recliner. Oh, that would kill me. I love my bed. Well, you have poor circulation, or you're laying wrong, and your nerve or blood vessel going down your arm is getting kinked, and that's why they fall asleep. You're probably laying on your side. Also, it could be your circulation. You should check your heart.
121 South Walnut Street, cross street to Reed Street, and Center Avenue, and wire fire. Station 24, Slatington Borough, 121 South Walnut Street, cross street.
I don't get a circulation problem because I get morning wood every morning about 5:30. So my cardio is pretty good.
Yeah, County Assistant 24. Assistant 24.
You started just now? No, I've been out for about an hour.
And on location.
45, 50 minutes. Gina, what's up with your governor out there? What's up with that guy? What's up his ass? Man, all these freaking Democrats are triggered. I was waiting. It's not Saturday night.
Assistant 4 on Fire South.
Oh, okay. Oh, really? So sleeping in a recliner is easier, huh?
Assistant 4. Okay.
Don't remind me. I got about 20 years until I get old.
Didn't want the brush truck replaced yet. They said they have money coming.
Is Nina drunk and falling asleep? I have no idea what's wrong with Nina. Nina, I was only kidding. Don't be mad, hon. Just cracking jokes. I gotta make make it a little, not so gloomy, man. You came in here with all bad news. I wanted to try to, counteract that and make you I wanted to make you chuckle a little bit.
7.
The notification was for 11 minutes. I tried to go live before and I got a glitch and it wouldn't let me go live. So maybe that was from the one right before. I had to X out of that and start a new one. So I'm wondering if that one's still up saying I'm coming on live, and that's why I'm having a problem here. So when I pull over up here, I might look at that and try to delete some. Maybe I can delete it. Oh no, that's the first one I tried, but I had a glitch and it won't let me go live. So let me see if I can get rid of that, because everybody might be on there waiting.
Power looks like it's out on this block.
Okay, I'm gonna put that in the secondary location then.
Yeah, when I pull over up here, I'm going to take a look at that.
24 County.
Tilly 24.
We're on scene in the area.
Tap 4. 2 NCP, starter mileage.
I can't find anything, so let me look somewhere else. Ay, ay, ay. Thanks for bringing that to light, Gina Jen. It's definitely a problem.
And Broadway. Reckless driver in a dark Dodge SUV. PA Reg. Kilo.
Steve,
Golf.
you have to ask. You know, I've been getting attacked by one of my friends that I have, like a girl I know, a lady. She's a little younger than me. And man, she just came at me, man. Boom, boom, boom. Two nights in a row. I'm like, God damn. But you got to ask them, what rights did you lose? Tell me. Tell me what rights you're going to lose. As a woman, what rights are you losing? I don't understand. You know, Kamala promised you things she can't deliver. Like the abortion issue. That's over. That's not a federal thing no more. Absolutely, she could not do anything. Not even an executive order to bring that back. That is a dead issue on the federal level. So she was lying to every woman here. That was not a campaign point. I don't know why she was just trying to buy your votes. She was trying to get your votes, guys. And you know, the night that she didn't win, she walked off stage, left everybody there that supported her and helped her campaign, right? And she disappears. And you don't see her for another 12 hours. All she was there for was your vote. If she would have won, she would have forgot about you before the next day came. And that's messed up. She don't give a shit about nobody. And you can't tell her supporters that. They've been duped. They've been lied to. They've been brainwashed. And it's not their fault. And every time I bring up, you know, what happened to your constitutional right to get, you know, to elect the person you want in a primary? They don't say anything. But like Steve said, and I did research it, they had to choose her, and I'm still hearing, even today, I heard the news say, you know, about Biden stepping down, and they had to make her the front runner, or they would have lost all his money, and it would have been too late to do a campaign fundraisers, and they would have surely lost. So they had to put her in there. They had no choice. All right, I researched that. Why would they have put her in there? But they had no choice. They had to, or they would have lost hundreds of millions of dollars in campaign funds. So, and they're like, you know, when he stepped aside, he passed the torch to her. No. Stop saying he stepped aside. He got pushed aside.
2087.
Exactly. What the hell's going on? All these women are shaving their heads. Gina. Thank you, Jeremy. Once again, thank you, sir. Shaving. I haven't seen any with shaved heads in my area. Let them do that to themselves.
Right behind utility 24.
Wow, Johnny. I didn't know that was a number. Is that the fire still burning? No, there's no fire burning.
4983.
There's another brush fire in Bucks County.
For a low-hanging wire. I believe this is 10th Street. It's not at length, it'll be stopped. Right on the line of Allen and North.
Okay, let me try to find this mistake on YouTube.
That we did. We have Fire 42 marked dispatch. They have yet to key up and talk to us.
We almost drove right into it as well. Thankfully, the guy that called it in was flashing us down. So we'll just hang out here until a fire officer gets here.
First, do you want us to put you on the call and mark you on scene, or just...
I can't find it. Yeah, I can't even find my live that I'm on right now.
Received. Well,
Guys, I can't even find my own live stream. Where's it at?
North 3rd Street for a security check. Black Jeep Cherokee with the back door open. Sitting there, no people
I
around
can't
or
find
inside
it.
the vehicle.
That's really
32
odd.
North 3rd Street.
Yeah, there was a glitch. I had to restart because it wasn't working. So whatever I did, I don't know. Johnny, the mountain there was declared under control today.
Tanker 27.
On scene.
Cover Tanker 27.
42 East 10th Street for a wire that is down across the roadway, blocking one lane of travel. Callers on scene waiting in a gray Dodge Caliber.
Okay. Long Street, come in.
Dispatch fire, let us in through the backside.
Received. 0050. 211.
It's still there. Yeah, I can't even find it on any of my. I did my dashboard and I went right to my channel. I couldn't find it. Huh. I don't know. I can't delete it if it's not there.
303. The people think this power is back again. It's just something.
I'll look one more time. I go into my live streams. There's no live stream showing up. I'm surprised we have anybody in here.
Box release for entry with EMS on scene. 133 South 4th Street.
That's messed up. I can't
This is
find it.
housing. City of Easton Communications. Ops 1. 0016 hours.
I'm hot. God damn. Whew. Oh, this poor lady's gonna get scared when she gets out and sees my Doberman. Oh no, yeah, that live's not even showing up on it. Both of those, this live and the first one isn't even coming up on my anywhere in my YouTube channel.
74104. County Fire Station 34, EMS Station 27, 27 EMS 5 for a fire alarm, 138 Chestnut Street, 138 Chestnut Street, crossing Dewey Street, Rosetta Borough. Indication being out to 0018 hours.
Now it glitched tonight for some reason on me.
Risky, 0018. It's a little slow. Can you go again?
Make sure you leave the lane open. The tanker up here is going to have to back out. There's no room for a loop.
Yeah, Julian. Like I said, I was right. I went to hit the live button, and I got a screen. All of a sudden, it was just a video screen. Maybe I should have went back in before I did that and see if it was still there. But I X'd out and started all over.
County EMS Station 20 committed. EMS Station 13, 1383 in place of BLS profile. General League 1930 Morgan Hill Road, 1930 Morgan Hill Road, cross Old Well Road, Williams Township. Indication being out to 1, 19 hours.
Yeah, that's great, Steve. Richard Gere? Well, that's odd.
That would be negative. Full unit, 27 EMS 5. Receive EMS monitoring. County 605. 605.
Oh, turn your headlights on, honey. You don't have headlights. Headlights. Oy vey.
Not yet.
No headlights. I tried to tell her.
I'll be following the fire department over there. We're going to go check it out.
Okay, 10-4.
Costanza, we know that.
Can we put you back onto them temporarily?
And it's this live stream and that live stream are not showing up in my dashboard.
Chestnut Street, 138
So
Chestnut Street,
I can't delete any of them. I don't know what's going on.
Everything else off the original call.
All right, 10-4. I'll be in the area.
I'm gonna look again. Content. Live stream, nothing.
1643, heavy responding to 911 State Road, 911 State Road for in Bucks County for a large brush fire. Responding with Station 40, Bucks Channel North for communication.
I'm not even getting her comment. Usually I get emailed the comments and so forth. Gina Jen left a comment. I didn't even see. It's not even coming through. So I don't know what's going on, guys and gals. But I apologize for that, but it's out of my control. Oh. No, I can go right into my channel. Since I'm already signed in, I just go right into my channel. I can look at everything. Or I screwed something up, maybe. It's still there.
Alerting you wants to go with it or hold.
You know, when I end this, I'll probably see all of them. So.
Yeah, you can hold right now. You'll see in a minute.
Like I said, I'm not going to hang out too long tonight. Tomorrow's the big show. I just wanted the dog and I wanted to get out, drive around a little bit. She was anxious.
This was the cable line. We're removed from the road. We're available.
3580.
Location that we definitely do not have power in this area.
Four.
I called up TVL in reference last one. They know there's a problem up in that area.
And while we're on the topic of new presidents, my business already for the first 8 days of this month, all stores are seeing an increase in sales. And
17, EMS 1782,
tonight
ALS,
definitely beating last Friday.
the True by Hilton Easton.
And ever since the election,
Boulevard, Cross Street, Easton Nazareth
I've
Highway,
noticed there's a whole lot more cash coming in.
Lower Nazareth, Communications, Ops 1, those are 23 hours.
And I don't know where that's coming from. I mean, large amounts of cash sales. And that was unheard of for a long time. It was, but I checked all the registers tonight, and last night my daughter even noticed it. She goes, we're getting a lot of cash. And I'm like, that's weird. All of a sudden, everything is going up, since the election. It's amazing what an election can do. Steve, the future is bright, regardless of what, and we're still being called names, and that kind of, these people that are unhinged and triggered, why can't they sit back and take a deep breath and relax and go, he won the popular vote. He won the electoral college vote. Do they think all those millions of 70-some million people were the wrong ones? Aren't they asking themselves, why did the majority of Americans vote for this guy? We're not. They say we're the problem. We're the retards, the bad people. We're uneducated. We're this. We're that. Everything. 70-some million people. That's a lot of people. I would sit back and go, what did they see that I didn't see? What do they know that I don't know? We're not all, 606 to 605. The majority of us are pretty smart people.
And upgraded to ALS.
So, you got to ask yourself, if anybody's watching this, I voted for Harris, and you guys are a little triggered or unhinged, please take a deep breath, man. And ask yourself, why did the majority of Americans vote for this guy after all the bad things that you heard about him?
Where's this big wire going to be? So
right?
Open a card for you.
Oh, he's a racist. Yeah, that's why he's good friends with, what's his name? Well, there's a lot of black people he's friends with, but I can't even think of his name right now. I just seen him talking about him.
Block Walnut by Rentro's, correct?
Mike Tyson.
Just down the hill.
He's good friends with Mike Tyson. Candace Owens might get a job on in one of his cabinet positions, press secretary. If he was a racist, why would he be friends with any black people? I don't understand. So you guys got to ask yourself this.
For future reference, this building has emergency services passcode for police and the EMS. We can call it.
Yeah.
But all parts when you use it.
Tracy's all clear to those. Those are your 26.
Gino, they are.
Rescue to 24.
They're being way too nice, but maybe they got caught. Maybe they got caught. The American people actually, he won the popular vote. I think that's what kind of shut them up.
What exactly
could be. They could be planning. Almost 3 months to get actually take that off is a long time for them to plan something. So we're gonna have to see. But I think since he won the popular vote, they,
Walnut and Williams, and then we also
and now we see 15 million voters disappeared off the voter roll since 2020. I think they're kind of like, hey, we've been caught. Let's just go away quietly before all these investigations open up. I think he's definitely going to investigate January 6th with Pelosi and the rest of them.
10104.
By then, 873.
Yeah, Johnny, he's got to stay out of sight.
2 EMS 6.
At least he doesn't have to do no more rallies.
Fire Public Works if they could barricade off 870 North Walnut.
Muslims too?
Yep.
Wow. John, I heard he spent $100 and some million on his campaign.
155 Firehouse Lane, across Witchfield Center Road. Communications, TAC 1, 0028 hours.
I'm hoping everybody that was crying and unhinged are getting their senses back together.
645 Main Street, 645 Main Street.
I can't go on. You can't even go on Twitter /X right now because there's a ton of unhinged people on there. Boy, they need one. I read one. I went to one girl. She's a school teacher up in Washington State. She is so unhinged, and she said some awful things on her
Montgomery County, they got third-party
Twitter.
information
That I'm pretty sure if her school district finds that, she's gonna get fired.
Description or direction of travel.
Because she's totally off. She's off the deep end. So if her school district finds her ex, she's gonna get fired. He better get that garbage truck down there, right? It's pathetic. I can't even watch them cry because they're so. Guys, let me just say something. I ate at Shake Shack the other day, right here at the Lehigh Valley Mall, and we were done. We got in the truck, and we're driving away, and behind the Shake Shack in the grass, there's a kid, maybe 18, 17, 18, 19, I don't know, somewhere in the teen years, later teens, maybe. And his bicycle broke. Okay. Well, he was in the grass and he's looking it over and he's screaming blue bloody murder. And he turned it upside down and he's looking at the chain. I don't know if the chain popped or the tire went flat. I don't know what happened to the bike. But we're at the stop sign behind the place and this kid is wailing and flapping and throwing his arms around and having a temper tantrum. Now, and he has this big bushy long, not long hair, but the big bushy hair all over, the bangs over his eyes. And he is screaming blue bloody murder. And we sat there watching him and I said, I should record this kid, put him on TikTok. I shook my head because how is this kid going to deal with life? Screaming isn't going to get you nowhere. You take a deep breath. Let's see what's wrong with your bike. Figure it out. Overcome the obstacle and move on. But he can't. And guys, when I tell you he was throwing his hands around, jumping up and down, screaming blue bloody murder. That was embarrassing to see. And I said, this is what's wrong with our society in America. This is exactly the problem we have. This is what's wrong with America right now. That kid. No coping skills whatsoever. And I was like, motherfucker, get yourself together, man. I thought he was going to go into like a psychiatric fucking spasm where we're going to have to call an ambulance on him. And then he would stop, he would look at his bike, and he would start screaming again. Hands he looked like a fish, flapping around. I was like, dude, man, calm down. Embarrassing, guys, embarrassing. A soy boy can't handle that his bike broke down. I said, what happens if he was driving a car down the highway and the thing would have turned off and broke? What was he going to do, get out in the middle of the highway and scream blue bloody murder? Where's his parents? I want to see what his parents look like. That'll tell me the whole fucking story. I need to see what mom and dad look like, and I'll be able to tell you what's wrong with your fucking son. Oh, no, he wouldn't even make the military. God, no. No. One of the things out of my mouth, because I was with my nephew, I said, you know, we're in big trouble if we go to war. We are in big trouble. I don't know how we're going to, sure, we could have a lot of bodies, but are they all going to start crying and wanting mommy? Christ. I didn't act like that when I was like 10 years old. I rode my brand new 10-speed to the mall. I chained it up on the signpost outside. They didn't have bike fucking racks. So I chained it up there. I went in the mall. I walked around. And I was real young. 10, 11 years old. 12 at the most. I come back outside. My bike's not there. Oh, my God. I panicked. My stomach blew. I went down. I was upset. I went down to the information booth and I said, I got to call my mom at work. I said, my bike was stolen. Well, they didn't give a shit. They didn't even call the cops for me. No, nothing. I told the information booth, my bike was stolen on your property, was chained to the... Called my mom. My mom came down, picked me up, and took me home. I didn't even act like that. Sure, I was upset. I was scared. Now I'm at the mall. My bike is stolen. I thought somebody just violated my space. They took I just got it. Brand new 10. I was so proud. Rode into the mall and it was stolen. I thought my dad is going to kill me. He paid a lot of money for this bike probably. My dad's going to kill me. The scooter kid took it. I bet you the scooter kid didn't fucking scream and yell and cry like this kid did, And this kid was older. He was like, he had to be in the late teens, 60, probably 17, maybe even 20. But he had that big, bushy hair cut like, and it hung over his eyes. And he is just, and I really thought, do I make fun of him or do I feel sorry for him? But he wasn't like 10 years old or 12 years old and scared that his bike broke down. He's in the middle of, out here. I don't know how far away he lived. He was an older kid. He should have been, he probably has a cell phone. Call, calm the fuck down. So I didn't know if I should pity him or make fun of the kid. I was like, dude, man, you're an adult now. Fucking calm down. We sat there watching him. And I was like, I couldn't believe my eyes. I said, this is America right here. Right here is the problem. Right here. Right in front of my eyes. Maybe, I don't know. You would have made fun. I would have yelled something out the window, but I wasn't driving. It was on the driver's side. I was like, we were looking at him, I thought, somebody should have yelled, hey, calm down.
There was a 6-foot slender male outside of the car staggering around acting abnormally. On eastbound on Broadway in the area north Cedarcrest.
Some people can't teach. No, my 10-speed did not have a banana seat. It had the curly handlebars, though. The first 10-speeds ever came out. It had that handlebar that curved down under. If they draft, he has no choice. Could you see that kid in the military?
43. There's no address. It's just Oak Lane.
I actually think the only military, branch that really has some tough guys in it is the Marines. A lot of pansies join the Navy and the Air Force for some reason, and it seems like the Army and the Marines get the tough guys. And then they see if you look like a soy boy or a pansy, they say, oh no, you're good for the Air Force, or you're good for the Navy. I don't know. That's my perception. It looks like all the tough guys, the big tough guys go to the Army or to the Marines. Am I right? Is that everybody's perception, or is that just mine? Oh, now I'm getting cold. I got to put the window up. Oh, Sally, they're in the Marines. Well, they're tough guys. They're tough guys, man. I don't know. Every time I see a Navy or an Air Force guy, you join the Air Force. What the fuck is this? You join that because you don't want to be a fighter. You want to be a fireman or a janitor or some shit, cook. The only people doing any fighting in the Air Force would be the pilots. I don't think they have ground troops, right? Air Force doesn't do ground. So that the Navy too, that's the fighters are the pilots, right? Air Force have to have good grades to be smart. Well, they got to fix airplanes. See, they got the brains, not the muscles. Yeah, Steve. I'm not saying. I'm just saying. When we go to war, the ground troops, the tough guys, are always the Army or the Marines, right? Or you could be a Navy SEAL. No, strictly air. Yeah, that's what I thought. Oh, he had a call over here. Who did he pick up? He's en route to headquarters. I think with a female. There he goes. That's a cop. Yeah, and I'm not dissing on the Air Force or if I wanted to be an air traffic controller, they said, I should join the Air Force. And I said, well, there goes my dream of being an air traffic controller because I ain't joining any military. No, sirree. Sunday's the Marine's birthday. Sally is proud, man. She has a son and grandson in the Marines. Yeah, I know a lot of people that were or in the Marines. Yeah, don't take me out of context. I just said that appears that the toughest guys, are the Marines and Army. Which I don't think I'm wrong because you're guys, what I'm talking about. I'm not dissing the other branches. I'm just saying it appears that the toughest guys they would put in the Army and the Marines. Smart guys, real smart guys would go be pilots. I actually don't know even how you train on a fighter jet. I don't even know how you fucking fly one. I don't know how you can even do it. How fast those are. And how I don't know even how you learn how to operate one of those things. You got to be, let's admit it, you got to be really smart. Gino, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. Oh, okay, Sally. Wow. So you're a whole family of military. Yeah, I don't know how those. I don't know how you learn to fly one of those. I mean, sure, there's simulators, and then you actually get in a jet. But to do those maneuvers, and once you get into a battle, I'll give it to those guys. I don't know how they do it, actually. Because that jet is going so fast. Imagine them playing a video game. Holy shit. They'll kick your ass. Oh, man. Oh, 2020 perfect vision. Wow. I bet you they have a chip on their shoulder, too. They probably walk around like they are fucking it.
605.
Yeah. He took a lot of freedoms away already. Just ask any lady out there. Ask her how many freedoms, how many rights she lost already. Yeah, Top Gun. Everybody loved that movie. Yeah, all due respect to those guys. I don't know how they do that, man. It's amazing. And they probably all fucking throw up the first time they're actually in the jet. Their stomach probably just comes right out. Yeah, somebody else said that tonight. What's her name? I can't think of her name. I seen that tonight too. Yeah, the G-Force.
1652 to 16.
Costanza, you calm down. And go rub Nina's hands. They're falling asleep. She needs a good hand massage. And rub her feet, lick her toes. Yeah, Susan Wiles, that's it. And Nina's feet smell like a brush fire. Oh, it's better than smelling like Fritos. Yeah, I only have 33 people in here. We definitely glitched. I don't know what happened. I screwed that one up. Steve likes Fritos. Nina, Steve will rub your feet. He likes the smell of Fritos. Susie Wild from Pennsylvania is gone. Shut. Nobody touches my feet.
From County EMS Station 49, 4982, Fire Station 42, ALS, unresponsive, 324 Howardtown Road, 324 Howardtown Road, cross the 3rd Street, North Hampton. Communication between Officer 1, those are 46 hours.
Oh, man, who doesn't like a good foot rub? Oh my God. That can put you in a trance. A good foot rub, good foot massage. All your nerves from your whole body end up in the bottom of your feet. Did you ever see the diagram? All the pressure points in the bottom of your feet. They go to all your organs. You can, you have a pain over here. You rub this part of the foot. A foot massage is the best thing you can do. Those are awesome. Tell your husband to fucking rub your feet. Use his thumbs.
PD is now advising to get to the address.
Wow, that's odd. Every woman loves a good foot rub. You give them a good foot rub, that's the key to unlock everything else on them.
Unit calling off 1.
When you're doing that foot massage, you're getting there. Oh, she just loses it all, man. All the inhibitions go, and she just she'll eventually open up and just say, oh man, just.
35-year-old female, heavily intoxicated, unresponsive, vomited on herself, still breathing.
Now there's a class act. There's a classy female. It's probably a Democrat. Drank herself silly, unconscious, throwing up this, that. What a mess this lady is. She's probably, it's Friday night. I bet you she's a liberal. God, I'm sure her husband's so proud of her. Imagine he had to keep it a secret that he voted for Trump. Imagine that. Imagine how many men had to keep that a secret from their wife. They probably had to go home. Yeah, I voted for Harris, honey. Oh, Oh, I love you. That was so nice. Yeah, she's going to win. Yeah, yeah. And he's probably thinking, God damn, if she finds out I am dead, divorce city coming up, man, you'll be paying. A lot of women or a lot of men had to hide that from their wives. Oh, well, that's true too. I'm sorry, that because it's painful.
24, assistant 24.
Your husband should be rubbing your feet, Nina.
Go ahead.
Okay, Nina, we won't be touching your feet anytime soon.
We're a worker for the sewer plant on his way down, coming down from Maple Springs.
I'm sure they do.
Number 310. 9305, safe traffic. 4305. You're alerting. Do you want to hold or go with it?
Can I ask, what does shaving your head accomplish?
Holding your alerting dubs are 49 hours. Thank you.
I don't understand the shaving of the head thing. Oh, man, I'm tired. I'm going to go to bed soon. What the? Oh, man, going on 1 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. You're watching News Working. Fridays are always dead in this show. I don't know why I come out here. Why am I out here? Nothing ever happens a Friday night. It's my slowest live stream ever. Every Friday I do these. They're always bad.
42, 43. 324, hour conflict.
Not you, Steve. The women that are shaving their heads in protest of Trump winning. I don't understand it. I can see why men do it, but I'm talking about the movement that the women's lib, they're shaving their heads.
Whitehall Township, 4347 Truman Street, cross street J Street. ALS breathing problem. Station 62, Whitehall Township, 4347 Truman Street, cross street J Street. ALS breathing problem.
I could swear that dispatcher just said Whitehall Common, and he meant to say Township. Ay, ay, ay.
Truman Street, EMS being dispatched, 19-year-old female, breathing problems, has a history of breathing issues. 4347 Truman Street.
19-year-old female having trouble breathing as she's having a panic attack. All the females are going. They're losing it tonight. They're all panicking over this. They finally hit them that Trump. They're going to lose all their rights. All the women in America are going to get locked up in prison. Cellulitis, yeah, I know what that is. We're not going nowhere. I'm going to bed soon, guys. It's going on 1 o'clock and nothing's happening here. And all we've been doing is talking about politics, but we're trying to be nice about it, you know what I mean? We're trying to educate. No reason to be calling majority of the Americans who voted for Trump bad names. You got to ask yourself, why did everybody vote for him? Maybe he is telling the truth. Maybe somebody was lying to me. You know what I'm saying? Open your mind. You gotta approach this with an open mind. Yeah, 4 years of no sex. Yeah, okay. Who the hell wants to have sex with a fucking psychopath anyway? The party of love and kindness. Yeah, they're so kind. They're so nice, lovable, right? Right? All they do is call names and wish us dead. That school teacher from Washington said that if we don't kill ourselves, okay, she's going to do it for us. And I was like, right there, I think she deleted the fucking thing. I couldn't find it. in her thread. I don't know how far back it was. And she's a school teacher, guys. She's a school teacher. She already posted, her last post was she put a poster in her room about transgender, that if her students need transgender help, whatever, there's a hotline to call. I hope she's teaching fucking seniors. I hope that ain't middle school or elementary school. She should be fired. I think when her school finds out what she's putting on her ex, she's going to get fired. She is completely unhinged and unfit to teach kids. I did. No sex for 4 years, shaved heads. She's not going to trim her bush until the Eagles win. Ay, ay, ay. Hey, but there's nothing wrong with bush.
Road west for a unresponsive male that's laying in the street. People were trying to get him up. Caller was just a passerby though.
Another drunk in the middle of the street.
24.
The flavor saver. There's nothing wrong with some hair down there. I don't know why, it's coming back. The younger generation, girls in their 20s and that, they still get wax and everything, but they're going to find out real soon that real men prefer some hair down there. Dead body, don't report it. Just drive by, man. If he's out in the middle of the street, you don't want to stop because they usually shit themselves. When you die, your muscles relax and all the shit comes out and comes out the top of your pants. As you lay there, it's like, just go around them and go home. First person to call 911 because they find a dead body, you're number one suspect. You're number one. They're going to investigate you. Regardless, they're going to investigate you. They might get rid of you real quick, but you're going to be the first one they look at. Any attorney will tell you that. If you find my attorneys told me, if I ever find a dead body, let's say I'm walking that path, I come across a dead body, if I call the authorities, I'm supposed to immediately call an attorney because you're going to be the number one suspect. So if you ever find a dead body somewhere, and you better call an attorney because you're going to get questioned. And the reason for this is the attorney said they could build a case around you and your timeline. Even though you didn't kill him, if they don't find any other leads or anything else, they could actually build a case around you and make it look like you did it. That's why you need an attorney. Just take that. That's good advice. All right. That's what I was told. So I said, man, if I came across one dead person so far when I was driving, it was on the side of the road. I looked, I said, yep, he's dead, and I took off. I am not calling that in. Don't shake your head. Yeah. Invoke your Fifth Amendment. Your old lady's Italian. Oh, she has hairy armpits and a mustache. Does she bleach her mustache? My mom's Italian. She used to bleach her mustache.
Dock 101 for a motor vehicle accident over 2 tractor trailers hit one another in dock area. 2700 Saucon Valley Road, Dock 101.
You found when nothing came of it. Well, good, but you're a female, so maybe I mind my own business. All right. And anyway, two cars pulled up while I was sitting there looking. I said, yeah, he's definitely dead. Let's get out of here. 2 women pulled up in separate cars, and they jumped out and ran over there like the Bionic Man. You should have seen them. They went over there. They were running full speed. They put their 4-ways on. They jumped out of their cars, and I'm watching them. I said, Oh, here we go. We're going to save the day. Look at these two ladies running over there. And then they touched him and pushed him, and he rolled right over because he was stiff as a board. And it's like, did you really have to touch a dead guy? There's shit coming out of his pants. Clearly, he's fucking dead. He's white as a ghost, hard as a rock. You pushed him. He rolled. I was like, let's get out of here. They'll call 9. They're both probably calling 911. They were going to save the fucking day. They were heroes right there. I was like, look at these two. They're going to say, yep, they're nurses. Look at them. Look at them run. They're going to say they're heroes right now. I said, get the fuck out of here. Let's go. Also, another tip. If you come across an accident on the road and you're not the first one there, like if you're sitting here at an intersection and you see two cars collide and your phone is in your hand, and, the parts aren't even done flying off the car, you can call 911. Please, call 911. But if you're rolling into this and there's like 10 cars in front of you and you see a big accident and everybody has their four-ways going, don't call 911. Don't be that guy. Don't be that girl. Because clearly, the 10 cars in front of you and the 10 cars coming the other direction that are stopped, that's 20 cars already called 911, and they're overburdened by phone calls for that same accident. I was driving down 248 in Palmer Township one day, and a guy got hit by a car on his bicycle, and he was flying through the air. I think before he landed, I already dialed 911 because I was the first one to see him. I was the first call. If you're not the first caller, don't call 911. They got better things to do. They're short-staffed at any comm center. They don't need 30 phone calls for a minor fender bender. So please, you're not fucking helping nobody. You're not saving the world by calling 911 20 car lengths back. Mind your fucking business and just turn right and get the fuck out of there. Yeah, a landing strip is good, animal. A landing strip is okay. That's good. That's good. So, take it from I was a dispatcher. All right, guys?
185.
We could have the worst call ever. The worst car crash, and we would get one phone call on every car crash because nobody had cell phones when I worked there. But now, they see a fender bender, they'll get 30 phone calls, no lie. And they got to answer all those calls, and that's taking time away from something else. Scott, what's going on? Oh, are you ready to go to bed? I think she wants to go to bed, guys. She's laying back there and she just cried. I think we'll go to bed. Let's see what's coming in here quick.
Okay, that's fire 25 for a tree down. It's going to be a push-kill drive.
Tree down, wires down, women down, guys laying in the middle of roadways. What the hell's going on tonight, guys? What is happening?
7416.
Wires down, trees down, man down. I mean, everybody's down tonight. Drunk women.
The first Palisades box, you can attach it to that Oakland call that 52 is on.
I can't stand an alcoholic woman. That's the worst thing a woman can be is an alcoholic. It's so bad. It's so pathetic. Uh-oh, she farted. That's why she needs to go take a shit. Okay, I'll get you home, hon. Oh boy, yeah, you need to go bathroom. Oh, poor girl needs to take a shit. Okay, I'm gonna get you home. Let's go. We're going home right now.
She's foaming at the mouth, unresponsive, but breathing on the first floor.
Oh, another female foaming at the mouth, unconscious. What is up with the females, man? They are going batshit crazy. This is all the fallout of Trump becoming president, guys. We never hear all these females. Now this one's foaming at the mouth. That's definitely Trump derangement syndrome. That's a side effect right there, guys. Holy shit. Drunk, foaming at the mouth now. What? Trouble breathing. They can't catch their breath. They are all going batshit crazy. Ay, 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 ay. We got to watch for deer. I got to watch for men in the roadways passed out. Drunk people, zombies walking all over the fucking place. I got to get home, guys. This is unsafe right now. I got to get home. Ay, 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 ay. Let's get the hell out of here. And finally hit the women on a Friday night. They're all... Ay, ay, ay. How do I flip the camera? There we go. There we go. Somebody's going, right now, somebody's watching me. Good thing there's only 35 people. Somebody's going, this fucking asshole is laughing at a woman foaming at the mouth. And that asshole's laughing at a guy laying in the middle of the street. That's what first responders do. All right? You can't let that bug you. I've been there, done that. I was a fireman. I was a fucking dispatcher. I took the worst calls in the world, heard people's worst moments before any cop, paramedic, or firefighter knew the call was coming in. I had to hear it. All right? Don't give me no bullshit. I have fucking alligator skin. Okay? You don't have emotions no more. When you do that job, you don't cry, you can't get emotional. All right? I heard people at their worst moments, and I knew before the cop knew, before the paramedic knew that call was coming in. I was the first person. Dispatchers are the first person when you're calling for help at the worst moment of your life. And you can't wait till some human picks that phone up and says, can I help you? All right? Remember, they hear you at your worst moment. By the time the police, the fire, or ambulance gets to your house, you're already kind of calming down. But when you call 911, you are at your absolute worst moment in your whole life. And we got it. The dispatcher has to endure that. They got to take that. Do you know what that's like, guys? So don't sit here and tell me, oh, he's laughing at somebody down. No, I've been there, done that, guys. I've seen people completely cut in half, laying in the middle of a road. All right? Prostitutes, naked, got hit by a car, completely split at the waist. Seen it with my own eyes. All right? I seen midair collisions, and I went there after I got out of work, after I dispatched it, and seen blood and guts in the fucking airplanes. Don't fucking come with me, you know. So I'm gonna fucking laugh at this shit because that's the only way you get fucking through it. All right? It's not that we're fucking not compassionate or whatever, but when you do that job, you can't get there and start fucking crying and losing your shit. All right? There. I got that off my chest. Because I know some asshole will be like, oh, he's laughing. But, all right, I got a reason to laugh. I've been there, done that. I did the jobs. I did all the jobs. I know what it's like out there in the field. And I feel for all the first responders. But the most important job is the dispatcher. Without the dispatcher, you ain't getting fucking help. But when you call the dispatcher and you're fucking crying, you know, that your brother just blew his fucking brains out all over the bedroom, that's pretty traumatic for me to hear. All right? From his sister. That's pretty traumatic. It's trauma. But I dealt with it without drinking, doing drugs, or anything. So don't fucking tell me I can't laugh at that shit. All right, guys. Peace out.
County EMS Station 27 Community
Better days are coming, but that's why, you know, I got tough skin. I can't let it. I don't let it bother me. It's not that I'm, you know, I don't know these people. I can't get personal with them. I can't let the emotions take you over. You can't do your job. That's all I'm saying. A dispatcher wouldn't be able to do that if you got it, you know. And a lot of people quit because they can't deal with the phone call. They cannot deal with that phone call of somebody screaming blue bloody murder that they just found a loved one murdered to death in their house, or you know their loved one with their fucking brains blown out in their fucking shed. You do the job, then you come back to me and tell me what you think. All right, guys, peace out. I shall be out tomorrow night once again with the fucking pooch. But I gotta get her in the backyard so she can take a shit. And that's that. I didn't mean to get so on a rant there. Okay, Scott. See you, Sally. Let me just see here. Ross. Hey, my son is a dispatcher. Sally, man, you're saying, yeah, I've been there. I did that job. I feel for those, everybody. I feel for everybody, guys. That's a hard job to do, and not everybody can do it. That's why there's a shortage of dispatchers. Most of them can't make it out of training because when they listen to the phone calls, it's heart-wrenching. But guys, you got to be a strong individual. You cannot fucking lose it. You cannot cry. You can't get tears in your eyes. You know, the worst call I ever took, my stomach went like this. And I didn't know if I was going to shit, throw up, or quit. But I had to keep it together because I had to get this call out. I had to keep it together. I wanted to fucking throw up. I don't know. My stomach just went in a fucking knot. And I was like, oh my God, what the fuck am I dealing with here? And I had to keep my composure and get this call out and run a fucking scene. You know what I mean? Because everybody is depending on me to stay calm, cool, and collective. And it was just one phone call after the other, and it just getting worse and worse. And I was like, holy fuck. And I still hold that record at that comm center. And I haven't been there in fucking 30 some years. And I'm the only one that had dealt with that kind of disaster. Nobody has yet topped that. I had it, and I had to deal with that. And I didn't go home and drink. I didn't go home and do drugs. I didn't fucking go see a therapist. I'm just got that fucking tough skin around me. So that's something I can say. Nobody has beat me on that kind of call yet. Dispatchers don't. Out of all the first responders, the dispatcher endures the worst of the whole fucking call. Because you hear the person screaming. You hear people barely talking because their house is on fire and they're in the smoke and they're dying on the floor. You hear the old lady screaming or whispering that somebody's breaking into her house. You know what I mean? What do? You can't get there? And people don't understand that job. You know, that is the worst. The dispatcher is the fucking first communications that person's going to have before any cop, ambulance, or fireman show up. And, you know, they're going to show up 5 to 10 minutes later. By then, you've already got a lot of your emotions out on the phone call. And that person, that dispatcher, that call taker had to deal with that worst part of the whole scene. Was taking that call from somebody screaming for help. The cop didn't hear it. The fireman didn't hear it. The paramedic doesn't hear that part of the call. He hears you. He doesn't hear the caller. A big difference. So yeah, man. I back dispatchers 100% because I did that. I'm disconnecting everything as we speak, and then I'm going to take her in. Okay, guys. Peace out, and we'll talk to you later. Thanks for joining. Thanks for all the super chats. I greatly appreciate it, Steve, man. You didn't have to do that tonight. You could have waited till tomorrow night or whatever. But hats off to you and Jeremy. You know, I do really, I'm just grateful. You know, my YouTube channel is really growing with all this live streaming I've been doing. And, you know, it can't do anything without you guys. Without the viewers, without the subscribers, without the friends and the fans, I'd be talking to the windshield. So I do greatly appreciate it, man. I'm not like Kamala Harris, where when I get off this, I forget about you guys. All right. You know, it's not like I met Ron on here, and Ron lives in Whitehall. I helped the dude out. You know, he helped me out. You know, it's a two-way street, guys. So don't ever think I don't appreciate this. You know, I would never forget you guys, because without you, I don't have anything. Kamala Harris could forget about all her supporters and walk off stage and say, fuck you, I lost, I don't need you anymore. That's just fucking ignorant. That shows the human being she is. So, you know. And if I would find somebody in distress, I'll end this show right now with this. I would fucking run into a burning building to save you. I'm trained. If I was driving, if you're dead, you're dead. I can't save you if you're dead. But I go out of my way to help people. I've helped cops chase people. You know, if I seen a cop in trouble, I would get out and help them. A civilian, if I see smoke coming from your house, I'd come in and do what I could. I tried to save people's homes with my video camera already. Put it down and tried to, you know, put kitchen fires out before the fire department got there. I will try to help you. I'm that type of guy. You know, that's not a laughing matter. But sometimes you got to joke around because, you know, it's just how you deal with the stress of all this shit that I hear on the radio. Okay? But other than that, I would be that guy to help you in an instant. Okay? So don't think you know, I don't have compassion. I mean, shit. Yeah. So there you go, guys. But I don't expect anybody to run into a burning house to save their neighbor if you're not trained to do it, or you're going to kill yourself. The smoke will kill you just like that. You got to know how to read the smoke and what your capabilities are. I know you don't know, so don't try saving your neighbor. You're going to just have to let the fire department do it. Okay, everybody, good night, and we'll see you in a little bit. It's 1:15. I'll be back out tonight. Ciao.